The true story of Hansel and Gretel is bizarre and disturbing. If you think Hansel and Gretel is just a story about an evil witch and a candy house, you are very mistaken. This story was recorded by the brothers Grimm, who gathered folktales that were much darker than the versions we know today. But over time, these stories were rewritten and softened to adapt to modern audiences. But the origin of this tale is much crueler. It connects to one of the darkest periods in Europe, the Great Famine of 1315 to 1317, which devastated about 1/3 of the European population. Crops failed due to climate changes, and thousands of families were driven to desperation. It is in this scenario that the story of Hansel and Gretel appears. Their parents were extremely poor, without food and pressured by their own survival instinct. The mother herself convinced the father to take the children into the forest and abandon them there, hoping someone would find them, or simply so they would not see them dead at home. Alone, starving, and lost, Hansel and Gretel wandered for days until hunger began to confuse what was real and what was imagination. The famous candy house never existed. It represents a delusion, a desperate attempt by the mind of children to transform suffering into hope. What they really found was an isolated cabin where someone lonely lived. It was not a real witch, but the symbol of something even more disturbing: cannibalism. During that period, many people, taken by extreme hunger, resorted to this practice to survive, and that is where the figure of the old woman who devours children was born. The original version of the story had no happy ending, and much less a rescue. It was the raw portrait of a world where hunger erased innocence and revealed the darkest side of human nature.